Mazie Alcorn Johnson. I am currently a staff technical product manager at Sam's Club. I received my bachelor's in general business and a minor in marketing from the University of Arkansas, and I am a 2019 EMBA graduate.
My name is Kirk Kuli. Currently, I'm in business development for the Data Solutions Group at Change Healthcare, and I was an EMBA with graduating in 2017.
So I'm Dr. Elizabeth Keiffer, and I'm the Associate Director for Graduate Programs in the Information Systems Department. And there I get to focus on all things business analytics. And I do have the pleasure of facilitating the data mining course within the data analytics focus study area for the EMBA program. The business analytics focus study area came into the EMBA program about 5 or 6 years ago, really in response to kind of the increased need for just data literate individuals in every aspect of business. And so the focus study area consists for us of 3 different classes, and it really kind of extends the analytics that EMBA students take in their first year. And 2 of those courses are really kind of the data wrangling, the getting the data, moving it around, cleaning the data, managing the data once you have it. We use tools such as SQL, Python. We deal with databases, we deal with data warehouses. And then our 3rd course is a data mining course. We really focus on predictive analytics using data mining and machine learning. We use tools like Tableau and SAS. The program is very hands-on. We really believe that students learn more by doing. And we have a lot of businesses in the area that provide us some good data sets that really let us get our hands on and kind of get dirty trying to play with these analytics. And then kind of a bonus for the analytics focus study area is the students completing this focus study area are actually eligible for an enterprise systems graduate certificate with a concentration in business analytics. So that's kind of a nice little perk.
So I chose business analytics to both challenge and stretch myself. So I wanted to grow my skill set. In my career, I had been working with technical teams to build products. I had been giving requirements on the data that I wanted to see. And I felt that having this business analytics certification would help me become a stronger partner to my teams, in both helping me to better understand like how the data was set up, but also being able to quickly identify and communicate and understand everything around that data.
Of course, it was the data mining course with Dr. Keiffer. That was the one that kind of set me up with a baseline understanding of what machine learning is, which if you put a marketing wrapper on it, it's called AI now, but it really is just, and was originally called data mining. But now that I kind of been through the class, I have a much more of a realistic point of view on what's possible, what's possible and what's really fluff, I guess.
So for me, I actually was able to take the learnings from the business analytics and go into a new career. So I now work as a technical product manager. I was confident enough that I would be able to understand the background of how our data was set up, because I understood now how databases are set up, how they integrate, how to build APIs, what you need to kind of build that platform. So I don't think without that program, I would have felt confident in pursuing this new career opportunity.
So right out of the gate in 2017, as I was graduating, I had gotten laid off. So right away, I had to scramble and find another career path. And I hung out my shingle and started to consult. And so right away, it helped me immediately get engaged with the largest rice co-op in the world, which happens to be here in Arkansas, with Riceland Foods. And I was able to work with them for about a year. And then a year later, a contact I had came calling, and I actually got the privilege to go out and have a gig with Google for a year through their Google Brain division, which rolled into Google Health. And that allowed me to be able to sit in on technical meetings and discuss things. I didn't have to do any of the technical work, but at the same time, it helped me translate what needed to be translated in my role to our outside partners.
And so that's a great question. And I actually recently just asked a lot of our previous students that exact same question. And Kirk and Mazie's answers kind of are what a lot of people were saying. The program lets you have the ability to talk with anyone. You can talk with the IT team. You can talk with the stakeholders. You can do things with the IT team, and you can do things with the stakeholders and kind of be that nice little translation person. It's been a stepping off point for some, giving them the basic foundations and then letting them go on to further their IT and their analytics experience. Students have used things in class that they've learned. So as you're learning it in class, especially if they have an analytics type role, they're applying it weekly. I learned something new. I got to go implement it at work the next week. And a lot of students had some really good success that way. And so communication, again, with the stakeholders, with the IT team, the career advancement, as Mazie had mentioned, and really just becoming kind of taking what's learned in class and really directly applying it to the job in your companies is really kind of some of the big things that students gain from this.
I will say, as someone coming into this program without a technical background, I learned a lot. Dr. Keiffer can probably attest to my level of panic at, am I going to get it? Because it seemed at the beginning of the semester that it was a mountain to climb. But as we broke each thing down, as we went through the learning modules, like, it all made sense. And it was things that I was able to, apply immediately to a job that I was doing, but also things that made other conversations that I was having with other parts of the business make a little bit more sense. And also allow me to be like, are you sure you did that right? Because if you thought about it this way, you might get or see something differently. So I think, as somebody coming in that doesn't have a technical background, don't be scared. It's something that your professors will help you through. Your peers in class will also help you through as well.
And I would say go wholeheartedly concur with Mazie's comment there. Doing the hands-on was very helpful, but to add to that, there's still a lot of conceptual things within the framework or I guess within the courses, that are very important to understand as well. And I think that helps just as much. It's kind of the context along with the tactical, because then you can kind of step back and understand how these things work. I guess one example is just understanding what a confusion matrix is, because it's very simple, or understanding what a RUC curve is. Those are the things that you should pay attention to, because and how those apply across the board, because those are the kinds of standards that are becoming that things like machine learning are driving toward. So overall, it's just a really well-rounded program.